Well, today I come out to my van and I got no power. I was dealing with this connection getting loose and took that off, and it looks like we need a new terminal here. For now, to get on the road, try and clean it up, get one of these terminal cleaner tools. The battery's actually pretty new, so I'm not worried about doing the terminal. We would put this on there and clean that up. We have to clean up this wire. I don't love that. And then clean up here, and I think this pulled out of this terminal. So for now, we're just gonna have to put that back together. There's the bolt, and try and get this back on the road for the day anyway, because this is our income. So I don't know, there's not really a good way. I could put a bolt straight through it. That might be what we have to do. The battery seemed pretty dead when I checked it with the voltmeter. It wasn't even reading a full volt. So I threw that on the charger while I mess with this. And it's reading 12 and it's charging. So hopefully we can get this thing cleaned up enough to get her back on the road. I think I'm gonna reroute this wire because it goes under that metal bracket there, and these wires are laying on top of it, just pulling it down. So I don't think that's good for it. So we're gonna pull it out and go above there. Hopefully there's nothing that's gonna mess up down below there, because that's in a different place. So I'm gonna clean this up real quick, and hopefully we can get this thing running. Okay, I tried to attach this, and yes, the way this is designed, I don't know how it was. There must have been like a lip up here that held the screw, or I'm sorry, that held the nut in place. It's no longer there, so when you tighten it down, it doesn't do anything. So I grabbed some longer nuts that fit in there, and we're just gonna tighten it from the bottom. Just stick the nut on the bottom and run the bolt down through so that we can hold this on our positive lead. Then hopefully this issue will be fixed. If this is not good enough wire, I kind of cleaned it up as I could. We're gonna have to strip out some new wire so we can attach it better and cut this junk off. But for now, we're gonna see if we can get it working just with what we have. Okay, so I got 2 bolts on there with nuts going the whole way through the terminal. Cleaned up the inside of the terminal, and hopefully this is enough to give us some power, some juice. We could try to jump start this now. We do have to get to work. The battery charger, I don't know what, this is new. I don't know what it's doing. I could see exactly where we're at. Kind of want to throw this back on and see what we got. All right, this looks pretty clean. Got this tightened up right here. These are 10s, this is a 1/2 inch. I don't know, it's a bunch of different sizes, but yours won't be like this. Just make sure that everything is attached correctly, and let's go see if we have power. Okay, well, at least we have power. There is a light on in the back. See that? This one doesn't work, it's fine. And now, see if we have any power, because earlier we had nothing. Get in there. There we go. Do we? We got power. And we're starting. We're back on the road for today. I think we're probably gonna be okay with with that terminal. Now that it's cleaned up and secured, I'll keep an eye on it, but this is cleaned up too, and it seemed to be making a good connection. So as long as this stays doing its job and happy, we can leave it as is. So collect your tools, make sure you don't slam your hood, get your old bolts that are now too short and not working, and slam your hood, make sure it's latched in, and get on down the road. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for following along. Apparently my battery wasn't too dead, but this was probably part of the reason. It was probably draining and arcing here and not making a good connection, so it was just allowing the power to leave. Or I left the door open. I don't know. Something drained it. or it was just this. Actually, it'd be interesting to see what we got as far as voltage now. I only had that on for a few minutes, but now that we're making a good connection, it's definitely fine. Let's see what this says. $11.87. So it charged up enough to start, and hopefully our alternator takes over from there. Before, it wasn't even reading 1. So we're good to go. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.